So welcome everybody to Your Authentic Identity. My name is Katarina Hanssens Carlsson, and I'm here again with Oskar Nygren. We do videos every single week, and today it's on your authentic identity. So I'm Katarina Hanssens Carlsson, CEO of Destiny International 11, and I am an expert in your blueprint, your entrepreneurial blueprint, your life blueprint. And Oskar, would you like to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. I'm Oskar Nygren. I'm an emotional fitness coach. I help people take care of traumas inside of their selves and in their childhood. And by so doing, they get to understand what are the stories that are ruling their life so they can change them and ultimately get to thrive in their everyday life.
Fantastic. Okay, so your authentic identity, how important is that? Well, for me, it's crucial. Before you do anything in life, in relationships, in business, in your finances, you need to know who you are, and who you say you are becomes part of your life. We have a need, a compelling need to be consistent with who we say we are. So if you think you're a loser, you're a loser. If you think you're a winner, you're a winner. And it's not about positive thinking. It's about deciding who you are and deciding who you're living into, who you want to become. So don't let other people decide who you are. Be yourself, be your authentic self. So, Oskar, what do you have to say about that? What is your identity?
Well, what is my identity? Or I would say, what is my authentic self? It has more to do with, exactly as you're saying, whom is the person I want to grow into? Because the absolute perfect version of myself is the most authentic self I am. And it is up for me to distinguish what are the things that does not resonate with that image of myself. But then, first of all, we have to understand that we are essentially shapeshifters as human beings. It's just that we're very fixed in our understanding of who we've become to think who we are.
Exactly. And I think it's also important to add that in this day and age of artificial intelligence, people tend to be more artificial as well. So it's important to be authentic, to be yourself. Why? Because otherwise it's boring. If you're like everybody else, if everybody else is the same, it's not only boring, but it's actually detrimental to your relationships, to your business, because if you're not authentic, people will not trust you. If they don't trust you, you cannot market, you cannot convince people, you cannot truly communicate with people because they don't know who you are. If you don't know who you are, they don't know who you are. And actually, most people don't know who they are. So I would encourage everybody to make a statement, I am. And it's not about positive thinking. Think about a time that you were brilliant, you were successful. That's who you are and will always be. So, why is it important to be authentic, Oskar?
Exactly as you're saying. The authenticity makes people relate to you. Because if you're artificial, or if you have a fake smile or whatever, it's almost like there's an essence inside of us that cannot really connect, that cannot really feel that you are there, that you're human, that you are on this planet with us. It's almost like you're putting a filter in front of yourself and you're hiding your humanity. And when you hide your humanity, it's so hard to empathize. I mean, it's hard to empathize with a computer, isn't it? It's that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it's a computer is a thing. It doesn't have a soul, a spirit, and that's what we're really, really interested in. What kind of spirit are you? What kind of soul are you? What kind of individual are you? That's the most interesting. So, and also, you said something about that we can detect when people are inauthentic. Absolutely, we have like a detector within us that knows when people are lying. You know, we know it, we can feel it, right? And we know when people are telling the truth as well. So the next question is, how do you change your identity? If you don't like who you are, change it. You can change. You have the power to change your identity. So make a statement of who you would like to become and who you would like to be right now. Like an I am statement. It's very, very powerful. So, Oscar, what do you say? How do you change your identity?
Well, I would say it's extremely important to understand who you think you are right now. And you detect that very simply by you're saying something. Let's say you're saying, oh, I'm such a mess, or I'm incapable, or I don't do things right, or whatever. And you see, do you resonate with that? Does that feel icky? Does that feel hard, tough, and whatever? Because that's an indication that there's something that lies there that causes you to be stuck in that. That's one way, right? That's the first thing. You detect who you think you are right now, and you do that through emotions. Now, the second one is, as you're saying, it's an I am statement. It's the essence that you're understanding that you're pursuing an ideal. And the ideal that you're pursuing is the perfect version of yourself, or the most authentic version of yourself. And so you have to try out there and you test, like, I am capable. I have the possibility to take care of anything. Whatever happens in my life, I can handle it. Right? Then you become someone who moves with that thought pattern.
Yeah, excellent. So, how do you get in touch with us? You can reach me at LinkedIn, Catherine Carlsson, Katherine Carlsson. My brand name is Katarina Hanssens Carlsson. That's the best way to reach me. And what about you, Oscar? How do people reach you?
Yeah, you reach me on realitydecoding.com. You can have a 30-minute conversation with me there for free to determine how we can resolve the place where you feel stuck in your life so you can ultimately thrive. And you can also check me out on YouTube as Oscar Nygren, and on the Facebook community, Live Your Purpose.
Thank you, Oscar.
Thank you.
So have a good week, everyone. And next week, we will be talking about your inner saboteur. Because if you transform your inner saboteur, the identity and the strategy of your inner saboteur, you will be successful in whatever you choose to be. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
Yes. See you, everybody. Take care.